Hi, I'm Terry and I'm nuts about stamping. I'm back today with another Sundays with Sizzix project. I'm going to make a birthday card today using the Cool Treats stamp set and coordinating framelits. You can find this stamp set on page 82 in the new catalog. If you don't have a catalog yet and you would like one, please contact me and I'll be happy to show you how you can get one for free. So I want to create some popsicles for the front of my birthday card. So I have a strip of paper here that's a leftover Whisper White strip. I'm going to take some crumb cake and I have the popsicle stick, which will be the bottom of my popsicle, and I'm going to stamp that in crumb cake. And then I'm going to bring in the popsicle top and I'm going to stamp it using Dapper Denim. Now the good thing about these popsicles, which is something we don't really talk about in the catalog, is that it's perfectly fine to overlap, because when you put it on your Big Shot and you bring in the corresponding framelit, the framelit is actually smaller than the popsicle itself. So as long as you line it up okay, you don't have to worry about any kind of overlap. It'll just die cut it out and you won't notice. My sandwich is the magnetic platform, bottom standard cutting pad. I've got the stamped cardstock with the framelit on top, and then I'm going to lay gently the top standard cutting pad. I'm going to hold it in place, and then I'm going to run it through the Big Shot, and that will die cut the popsicle. And there we go. A perfect little popsicle. Before the video began, I created two other popsicles, one using Soft Sky, and the other one that just fell on the floor is the Lemon Lime Twist. And I did it exactly the same way. I just thought I would save you time. You don't need to see me making three. Once you've seen me make one, you can take it from there. Now I have a strip of Whisper White cardstock that's going to run across the front of my card, and I've got the phrase that says, "I hope your day is as sweet as you are," and I'm going to ink that up using Soft Sky. I don't really want it to be very prominent on the front of my card. It kind of bent a little bit when I put it down on the clear block. So I'm just going to push it down again, and then I'm going to ink it up. And I want it at the bottom of this Whisper White layer. Perfect. That's exactly where I wanted it to be. My card base is going to be Lemon Lime Twist, one of my favorite colors ever. I've cut it 8.5 by 5.5, and I've scored it on the 4 1/4 mark. So that's going to be my card base. And then I've got a piece of Naturally Eclectic Designer Series paper that is going to run across the left side, or down the left side of my card. So I'm going to bring in my snail adhesive. This paper is good for so many different purposes. If you don't have it, I highly recommend it. All right, and then I'm going to add this strip across the front. And this is the one that I'm going to attach the popsicles to. Oh, before I do that though, I want to do one other thing. There's this little sprinkle kind of stamp, and I'm going to use some Versamark, and I thought it would be nice to just add a little bit of detail to the front of my card, but really subtle. If I used my Lemon Lime Twist ink for this sprinkle stamp, it would be much more vivid, and my paper is pretty vivid as it is, or pretty bright and noticeable, so I thought I would just add a touch of a background to the front of this card without it being sort of in your face. Okay, now I'm going to lay this across the front, like so. Let me bring this in closer. Hopefully you can see the little sprinkle stamps that are in the background. Just adds a touch of interest. I'm just going to add one more because I covered up some. Okay, so we've got that. And then the last thing I'm going to do is attach my popsicles, and I'm going to do that using some Stampin' Dimensionals. So I think I want the darkest popsicle in the center, and then it doesn't really matter from there. I think I'll put this one here, and then that was the soft sky, and then the lemon lime twist will be like so. Now if I wanted to add one final touch, I could put some baker's twine and tie like either a knot or a bow. But as it is, I'm very happy with my birthday card, and I think I'm going to leave it like it is. For a complete listing of the supplies that I used and the measurement for all of the cardstock layers, please visit my blog, www.nutsaboutsstamping.com. If you like this video, I hope that you'll click the like button and then subscribe to my YouTube channel. Don't forget that when you're on my blog, subscribe to my free newsletters. I send a newsletter every week, and I'll show you a project idea you won't see anywhere else. I'm Terry. I'm nuts about stamping. I'll see you soon. I hope you stamped something beautiful today too. Bye for now.